Hello everyone. I've been doing some work on the Honda. First off, I clear coated the bottom of this. Now, I'm going to explain what I'm using for clear coat, because I've talked to a few people lately who are having paint issues one way or another. This is what I'm using for a clear coat. It's Alclad lacquer. This stuff dries in under 5 minutes. I mean, outstanding drying time. Spray it, you're done. I mean, set it aside. Even a half hour later, it's done. Okay? It will prevent scratches. It still smells a little bit like the paint, so it's not 100% cured. But within 5 minutes, it was definitely dry to the touch. Okay? And I do like how it's coming out on the underside. There's some tonal variations, and I mean, I just like how this is looking. I can start putting the suspension together now that that's done. Another thing, your eyes are not deceiving you. I taped the crud out of those seats. I wanted to try something. I wanted to see if I like taping better, or if I like using the silly putty. And I'm going to tell you what I like better pretty quickly. Silly putty. Mainly because, one, silly putty comes off easier than this tape does. Two, it's not going to pull the paint up. I'm using Tamiya paint, so I really doubt this tape's going to pull it up either. Okay? Three, it takes about a third the time to put it on. It takes an awful long time to put this stuff on. Silly putty goes on pretty dang fast. And I do mean pretty dang fast. And it's not as sticky as this tape is. So I can't really see it pulling up paint that you don't want pulled up. So, definitely liking the silly putty idea. Because I can put it down and paint pretty quickly. Alright? I'm trying to pull the tape off. That's why I'm looking down at this instead of talking to you guys. Alright? I want to see how my tape job did. My tape job did exactly what I wanted it to. Because whenever you look at a seat in a car, the bottom of the seat is not the same color as the seat. There's a black frame the seat sits on. So I'm painting that black frame. Got it? The seats are not going to be white. I've seen very few white interiors in cars. Being honest with that one, you don't see many of them. So I'm not going to have these seats white. Okay? They are definitely not going to be white. They're going to be, if I can get away with it, I'm going to two-tone them. But we will see to that, because I got to do some experimenting tomorrow before I paint these seats. And the headrests have to be a certain color too. And I still haven't figured out exactly how I'm going to do the headrests since I cut them off. And I want to pin them back on. Shouldn't be that hard though. Got the gaps filled on these seats really well though. And that makes me happy. Okay, so here's the bottom of the other seat. And you can see I got the rail painted just the way I want it, so it'll sit in there really well. Another thing up with the Honda, that just needs some touching up, and it's okay. Painted part of the Mercury 9. This building's been slowing me down. I throw another quick coat of paint at that tonight or tomorrow, and it's done. Let me get something real quick. I'm going to try some pre-shading of the door frames, just to give that some color depth and see how that comes out. I also destroyed my work with the speaker. You can see it right there. That is some Mr. Surfacer 500 on that. A little bit of light sanding tomorrow and you won't even know that was there. Let me get the other door frame and the passenger bay. There's the other door frame. Give Mr. Sony a minute. It will focus on that. Again, I'm doing some pre-shading. I'm getting very used to that airbrush. And I did some pre-shading on the passenger bay, and I fixed the speakers at the top. They just need a little bit of light sanding and probably another dab of that stuff. Took the primer off there because Mr. Surfacer's thinned with lacquer thinner, and that took that off. But anyhow, I'm working on the interior. We're going to get that straightened up really soon. I got other parts of the interior I'm working with. I have set the dash aside for a little bit. I haven't had a consistent 3 or 4 hours to sit down and do anything with. I usually have an hour or 30 minutes here and there. Like today, we had a whole bunch of furniture show up, so very little time up here. Other thing I wanted to talk about. I finally got my Tamiya polishing compound in. All 3 types. Okay? Ordered in my local hobby shop. They came back to me and said, we can't get it. And of course it's California is the reason why, because Tamiya ships everything through California. Those fools. They should just ship everything through somewhere else and let the California people suffer without Tamiya. Because everything causes cancer in California. So you can't do anything fun there. Alright? That's just a rant on my part. California stops a lot of stuff from happening in the rest of the country. And, well, I got to stop or it's going to get political. We don't need political here. Anyhow, everyone, I'm going to get back to this. I've got a little bit more free time tonight. I'm probably going to clear coat the front part of the nose of the car tonight before I set this aside, because it's done and that will scratch up real easily if I'm not careful. And let's show you what that's going to look like on the front of the car, because I haven't seen it yet. Of course, can't really show you because, well, but I think it's going to look right. And I still have to paint these side bars on here. Yeah, I got to paint them, so I got to mask this entire car off and paint those little bars with this. And the bar across the bottom along here too, if I remember right, is a black color too. I'll have to look at my reference photos. And I still have to paint the door handles. But this is done, it's cured. So there we go, that's my update for the night. Okay. Here we have the back bumper, which on the car was the same color as the paint. I start putting this together, it's going to look pretty good. I love this color of red. Anyhow, everyone, I'm going to get working. I have some more modifications to do tonight and some other things to do. Everything's got more than one color of paint on it now. Only thing that doesn't, no, everything does have more than one color of paint on it now. Once I get everything painted, this thing's just going to together. I haven't picked my interior colors yet either. I got to do that. So I'm going to quit talking to you guys, and I'm going to get busy and doing. Okay? I love this Tamiya paint. There was a fingerprint on the side of this, so I just hit it with the paint again, and it's gone. Tamiya paint's really good. Well, anyhow, I'm going to go clear coat that. I'll talk to you guys later. Alright. I went ahead and cut some of this hose here. Ooh, I got to fix that one. And used it to make rubber boots for the spark plug wires. And I put, too close. There we go. I hit the zoom button when I didn't need to. I went ahead and drilled a couple holes and put a couple of spark plugs in there. They're going to be covered up with this hose anyhow, and you won't see them all that well. Okay, so no worries there. Let me fix that one. I got to let that super glue cure up before I can proceed any further. I also have to put one of these rubber boots on that guy right there, because that's the coil for the distributor, and it's going to get black wire. Blue wire for the spark plugs. I decided to go ahead and use parts of this this kit with parts of that kit. so I can get some things done the way I'd like them. So let me get back to this. I'll be back in a bit. All right, everyone. I'm laughing a bit because I went to pick it up and one of the wires fell off. I'm putting the wires in the spark plug holders. Now, that's heat shrink tubing. I'm going to hit that with a little heat in a little bit and get it to shrink up. And when it shrinks up, it's going to look a lot better than it does now. It's going to fit those parts a lot better, too. Okay? So that's what's up with that. And I have to let this super glue. This Gorilla Super Glue takes 30 minutes to dry, so I have to let this dry a little bit. That's why I'm not too worried about the wire falling out. But once I get that wire in there, and I get them put in place, then I'm going to hit them and let them cure up. I'm trying to decide if I want to build wire brackets or just steal some from one of my kits in here. I may just steal one from one of my kits. But the wires are so close that brackets are kind of like pointless. And I remember when I had a Alfa Romeo, I pulled the wire brackets off because they got in the way. The wires didn't want to go there anyhow. So I may put them in, I may not. Let me fix this wire and get back to it. All right, we have about 10 minutes till party time. So that's Party Girl right there. I am going to walk around and take a look at the house. Okay? We have food set up. Fountains, popcorn machine, lots of food, streamers going upstairs, a running fast party girl. See, what's that say on your shirt, BB?
Happy
to me. Happy birthday to me. Mom and aunt. Random kid, hockey table. Here's the kitchen area. I know I'm moving the camera around real fast and jerking it, and I gotta quit doing that. And the outdoors, we're going outside for a moment. We have bounce castle, and we have seating for quite a few people. We're expecting about 110 people for this thing. Okay, I'm about to hit the lights and cut the AC way down. I'll be back in a bit. So you got a Hello Kitty dress and bow?
Yeah.
Are you ready to see BB? Yeah? What about you two? You're here early enough that there's parking still. We've got 110 people coming.
Oh my gosh.
That's what I said.
Crazy party.
Confirmed. Yes. Oh, and BB was eyeing that thing.
Oh, this?
Oh, yeah. Yesterday.
Oh, well, good.
Yeah, we wouldn't let her have it. Anything to say?
Yeah, you need help. Your compost. Help.
Help? Should I go make punch?
No, repot the compost.
Repot the pothos? Yeah. It'll get done. Wow. We have people here. It's a preliminary walk around. What?
The play outdoor.
This? Out there? No. No. Let's leave the air hockey table here for now. Okay, we should have early arrivals now. I know, the video camera's back.
What's this, your hair?
What did I do to my hair? What do you mean?
There's orange, pink, yellow, and green.
My hair is yellow, orange, pink, yellow, and green? Here, take the camera and show everyone. What did I do to my hair? I don't know. Just felt like...
You should have gotten one of those red noses.
Party spirit.
Yeah, you should put it on our red nose.
Yeah, seriously.
No.
There's that one over there.
You know what I should do? Is get the hairspray and walk around and spray people's hair at random. Wouldn't that be fun? Thank you, sir.
You should get like a